Let's chat.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday indeed. We made it through the work week.
We did.
Getting into the holiday weekend.
Barely. We barely made it.
We
did.
did.
I'm kidding.
We did. Got big plans for the holiday weekend?
We're probably going to head out on the lake.
Are you?
Kind of our normal weekend.
Sunscreen, hydration.
Yeah, I'm still pilling from last week.
Sunscreen and hydration. Very important, especially when, we're looking at probably
mid-90s,
when
right?
we're together Monday. You're going to say, how hot was it this weekend? And I bet I'm going to tell you it was record-setting hot.
Whew.
That's what I'm thinking.
Exactly why I'm going to be on and in the water.
Yeah, I don't blame you a bit. Don't blame you a bit. Have you heard about this new theme park?
I've heard a little bit about it, but I'm excited to continue with more details.
It's a Chinese-based company, and it's their first virtual reality theme park. Now, it's modeled after the film company Lionsgate. Lionsgate brought us movies like The Hunger Games and other hugely successful films.
So there's going to be 25 virtual reality rides that will immerse guests in a world of whatever film they choose. Oh, so you can pick. Oh, cool. So some of the films featured will be Gods of Egypt, Twilight, Now You See Me. That was a good one.
Certainly was.
I'm sure there'll be a Hunger Games one as well.
They are expecting in the neighborhood of 1.5 million people to attend this attraction each and every year.
I wish this was here and not in China.
Yeah, could you imagine? That would be kind of a neat thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so I wasn't a big believer in virtual reality till I bought my little cousin some virtual reality goggles for Christmas.
Right.
And I tried them out, and it was an incredible experience.
It really
so I
is.
would love to try this. I know there's kind of a virtual reality experience in Orlando. I'd like to try that one day. But man, this would be pick your movie, ride along. Woo.
I have seen a couple of and used a couple of those virtual reality goggle sets that you're talking about, and move your head that much, and your whole
it's
pretty
crazy.
amazing.
Yeah,
Technology on that is mind blowing to say the least.
it is.
All right.
I'm going to let you do the segue on this one. I don't know how to.
There is no graceful segue. It's about the gay cartoon issue that you've heard about on national news. You've heard about it on NPR, and it's about the cartoon Arthur.
It's been around for decades. I mean, Arthur is one of your legacy cartoons. So this, of course, in Alabama, as we mentioned, a lot of people are upset because the state refused to play this episode of Arthur where it features a gay wedding.
Now, in the episode, Arthur's teacher, Mr. Ratburn, marries a guy named Patrick. It was set to air last week as the show's 22nd season premiere. Instead, they aired a rerun. And this was not something that was decided at the national level. It was the program director for Alabama Public Television who made the decision to pull the switch and said there is no plan to show the episode at a later date. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this cartoon has been shown on Alabama Public Television for a while.
Yes,
right?
absolutely. This is not a new program.
With the gay characters featured. So they.
But it was subtle.
But it was
subtle. It's been subtly, and I don't agree. I mean, I think that's censorship.
No, I agree.
So I don't agree with it. But
we'll see how it turns out.
I don't hold that position. So
we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah.
Money. Everybody likes to talk about money, and there was and still is something on the table for Harriet Tubman to be one of the new faces on a $20 bill.
So you remember a couple years ago, there was, polls and debates on who should replace Andrew Jackson on the $20 bill. Lots of entries from Oprah, Ellen DeGeneres to of course, past historical features. So it was decided that Harriet Tubman would be the next face of the $20 bill, but that has all come to a halt.
Yeah, apparently they're going to delay this for several years because of counterfeiting issues.
Yeah.
This was in some statement that was released by the Department of Treasury Secretary's office.
The bill was supposed to be released next year, 2020. But I think they're trying to work on some new technology to prevent counterfeiting, so it's going to be later now. We'll see.
Do counterfeiters even mess with a $20 bill anymore? Seems like every time you hear of a counterfeiting story, it's somebody trying to buy a fast food meal with a fake $100 bill.
I have no idea. I've never tried to counterfeit money, so
I haven't either. And do yourself a favor, don't.
Yeah, I know.
Not even if you're only kidding.
I'll be okay.
Take that very seriously.